Do you know what makes your house a home? Do you know what makes your house valuable? Yes, it's you. You make your house a home. But do you know which rooms increase the value for resale? It's the kitchen and bathrooms. Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. I'm here to help you get your bathrooms and kitchens in tip-top shape. You won't believe the stuff I see. Your plumbing emergencies are no match for me and my team. I'm going to show you how to deal with all kinds of plumbing catastrophes and to get you inspired for your next bathroom and kitchen upgrades. Pete the Plumber here, back at a good friend's place with a bit of an emergency. I got a call from my good friend Al Tolg the other day from Acumen Capital, and he had a bit of an emergency, kind of a funny one. Al, how are you?
Hey Pete, good to see you this morning. Thanks for coming out.
Alan Tolg, love Al, great guy. Known Al for a couple years. We bumped into each other. We both try to work out at a gym. He's much fitter than I am. I think he's a bit of a fit nut. Tell me what happened. Bit of a weird one.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. You know, we're developing the basement because there's, 1,500 square feet down here. We want some bedrooms and a bathroom. So we did a bunch of framing. We've got some drywall. We got the electrical going on. And the last stage of the process was, of course, the flooring. So we engaged a flooring company and they brought their guys in, but the floor has really got a problem. It's not very level. And the floor drain actually is right behind this wall. So unfortunately, they're pouring self-leveling cement in here, and they neglected to go around the wall just to check and see if that self-leveling cement wasn't going into the drain. And guess what?
It went into the drain.
It went into the drain.
He had an issue with the flooring guys that slopped some premix leveler into the floor drain. They tried to talk their way out of it. He was smart enough to give me a call. Said, Pete, what do you think? I says, when cement goes down a drain, it's never good.
The self-leveling cement went around the wall through the cold air return, filled up the drain. Now the guy said to my wife, he said, you know what, I chipped it off the top and it looks good. I think we're gonna be okay. Then the day after that, wouldn't you know it, the water softener was cycling and it filled up the drain and flooded the basement. So Friday morning, we're down here bailing. My wife is mopping, my daughter's here. The flooring guys are in here, we're moving the mattresses out. So you know what, we gotta get it fixed, Pete, and that's why we called you.
Cement into a drain is never a good problem, Al. But what we have to do, unfortunately, is on their beautiful leveled floor, which they could have continued, we're gonna start with a smaller hole, but we're gonna be breaking out about this much. We have to find out where the line is and cut into it, and we're going to do a camera shot to see how far down the cement went, of course. So we're going to break up this little portion, keep it as small as we can. Hopefully we can tie in and shoot over and make as little problem as possible, but we have to get it done, and then we have to check the rest of the line, because again, cement in a floor drain is never good. Let's go around the far side and take a look what's going on, because you have something else over there for me too.
We're going to show you that too.
Okay, we're on the other side of the wall now. That's the floor drain in question. It looks nice and clean now, but it is full of wet cement. Well, dry cement now, which there's only one way to get rid of it. We have to cut it out. We were right on the other side of this wall where we're going to start breaking, and hopefully we can find the line sooner than later. Now, that's not in a very good position. It's way tucked way over in the corner. Not that water can't flow to it, but not in a great position. Once we get it, since we're here with the jackhammers, we're going to trench right underneath me and put it out here in the middle of the floor. So that way, if anything happens with a condensate line, a malfunction with the softener, the pump system, anything happens to the floor drains, at least a little more central, which you want. You never want them covered, you always want them exposed, and you want them central. Now, Al, I see you're back there in the corner. What do we got going on in front of you?
Well, the unfortunate part about this situation, Pete, is that when we actually developed the basement here and put the new furnace in and put the new water softener in, then our contractor said, hey, we need a sump because we have an issue in this area of some flooding with the neighboring houses. So we thought, okay, let's put the sump in then, and that'll protect us against flooding in the basement. Wouldn't you know it, then we fill that drain over there with cement, then this thing cycles and then floods the basement. So then anyways, we got this thing here. It's not in a great spot, Pete, so it's right in front of the furnace.
Yeah.
The access here is poor, and since you're moving the drain over there, I'm thinking, why don't we move the sump probably 10 feet over in that direction, over into the other corner, which happens to be low as well. Then we'll clear this area up so you can put that drain there, and we don't have this agglomeration or collection of pipes, with all the different pumps and whatnot. This wasn't very well done. Bad spot, bad work. We need you, Pete the Plumber, here to fix it up for us, buddy.
So again, we're going to get this all cleaned up with a standpipe, make it look beautiful, and re-cement over this and get rid of this for you. And we'll start digging a new hole over there for the new sump pump, make everything cleaned up. And it's good, like I always tell people, get as many jobs as you can when the plumber's here, because the price per job goes down then. Obviously, this is an emergency. We got to get right away to try and get your basement back on track. But while we're here with the jackhammer, let's do this. Great idea.
Might as well do this as well. Yeah, well, that's great planning.
We better get at her. We got a lot of chipping to do and can't waste any time.
I'm looking forward to this being finished so I can bring all my friends here and we can hang out in the basement. Thank God for Pete, Plumber.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tolg Renovations. Mike, how do you tackle kitchens?
Kitchens are really, really important. They're the absolute heart of the home, so they take a little extra time and care to get it right, because it's really the hub for your family, for your friends, and it's the gathering place for everything that you do.
And with that attitude, that's why I always recommend Mike from Tolg Renovations.
Tolg Renovations. Beautiful spaces built right.
When a business has been around for more than a century, there are reasons why. Quality craftsmanship and top-notch customer service are the reasons Flesher Marble and Tile have been in business since 1910. Come see our extensive selection of tiles, marble, granite, and other natural solid surfaces from around the world. When you choose us, you can rely on us. We've built our reputation on it. Flesher Marble and Tile.
When you have a Canada outdoor kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well.
Come and visit us at C&P Auto, your largest GM dealer in Western Canada. Your one-stop shop for all your sales and service needs. We are family owned and operated, and we treat all of our customers like their family. Browse our selection on cmpauto.com. If you want the best deal in town, come to the home of the rock bottom deals.
Since our beginnings in 1983, Woodbridge Ford Lincoln quickly grew into one of the top-ranked dealerships in Canada. We have been consistently awarded because our customers are our top priority. More than 50,000 clients agree. Calgarians keep returning to us for their new vehicles. Woodbridge Ford Lincoln, where Calgary comes for Ford.
Last year, if you remember, all the work was out in his horse barn. Him and Lisa wanted the washroom out there and the stables and all that for the horses.
Don't bite me, please don't bite me. Hey, can we do the scratchy thing? I see this, everybody's scratchy thing. Everybody in the movies does the scratchy thing.
He's got the floor poured, it looks fantastic. This year, it was all in his house. So he had to have everything working great.
So we're gonna smash up the floor here, locate the old floor drain trap line, and then we're gonna disconnect it, and then we're gonna remove and replace the floor drain inside the mechanical room, more central.
I couldn't believe the sump pump was right in front of the furnace like that. I don't know why a builder would ever do that. Question these people. Don't get suckered into letting them put it where they want it. Tell them where you want it more conveniently.
So this is the hole we've dug in the floor to expose the drain that's filled with the self-leveling cement. we're actually going to access the pipe and try and figure out exactly how far the self-leveling cement has gone down the pipe. So we're on the other side of the wall here, and you can see down in the corner there the light that extends in from the other side where the cement is broken up where we were just a minute ago. There's the actual drain that's been exposed, and of course the cement ran in from the cold air return across the floor there. You can see the cold air return is right here, ran in across there and into that drain. So what we've done is we're going to move that drain, we're going to clear the plug and then move that drain, and you can see they've broken out the cement out to here. We're going to put the, as Pete has said, we're going to put the drain right in there.
There's nothing that makes a plumber happier than seeing sewage flow down a pipe. And the sewer camera answers everything because we have a set of eyes right in the poop pipe.
Concrete or sludge? Well, that's still concrete there.
There's the septic there. Okay, so it's pretty much all the way through. Not good.
You were seeing what we were seeing, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell that gray stuff that was mostly on the left, the camera doesn't self-level.
Right.
So that's why it's goes
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can see that gray stuff and it looks just like it does here. Some spots a little more than others.
Yeah.
But it's basically going all the way to your septic tank.
Do you think it got in the septic tank?
We got out there right away. He stopped everything with the flooring guys. We dug out the old trap, which had 3/4 full of cement. Sent the camera down the drain to see how the rest of it was, and it was all the way down. There was two options for us at that time. Number one, snake the bejesus out of it, because with fresh cement we could maybe break it up, which I didn't think would happen, or replace the whole line.
Best case scenario is that we run an auger through the clean out there and we're able to clear out all the concrete out of the pipe, and then the vac truck can suck it all out of the septic tank so that it doesn't get into the field. Worst case scenario is that doesn't work completely and we have to basically cut beyond that clean out and redo all the pipe that goes all the way to the septic field, or septic tank, sorry. Yeah, obviously we don't want the worst case, but we're here to do whatever it takes to fix it.
Redo. Hold on, check my hair.
Safety, it's all about safety.
Get there safely in the all-new Cadillac Escalade. CMP Auto will take care of you.
How important is your roof to you? EuroShield, your smart choice in roofing. EuroShield, environmentally friendly rubber roofing systems. Hail, heat, wind, rain and snow, bring it on. Alberta made for any kind of extreme weather. For life. Built from recycled material. Built to endure. Built to cover your home in style. EuroShield, the best choice for your home. Greening the earth, one roof at a time.
Landscaping perfection by Curb Design. As Calgary's leading landscaping company, we offer a complete range of landscaping and construction solutions to both families and businesses in Calgary and its surrounding area. Curb Design, designed to inspire, excellence guaranteed.
At Suncoast Enclosures, we are all about better outdoor living. With our screen rooms, louvered roofs, and 3-season sunrooms, we believe you can change how you spend time outdoors. Suncoast Enclosures, offering better outdoor living for over 25 years.
What if your bathroom could be turned into your private spa? It's your home, your haven, your sanctuary. It's the place where you escape the stress and unwind. For a multitude of health benefits, as well as the reward of seeing your stress melt away. Call Beauty Saunas and Baths and see your bathroom become your dream getaway.
Finding a trusted renovator can be difficult these days. Come to Ben Ross Home Services. We do it all, ensuring a stress-free renovation experience with people you can trust. Ben Ross Home Services, your one-stop shop for all your renovation needs.
What we're going to do is we're going to auger out 45 feet out to the septic tank, and we're just going to try to go in there with a 3-inch cutter to try and cut up some of the cement, and then we're going to run a camera after just to see if we've cleared any of it out, and hopefully that'll work. This here is just it's basically a casing for the snake, so that way when we're rotating it's not going to rip up like carpet or the floor or anything. It's just more of a safety precaution. And then they're just gonna continually feed me in cables, and each one of these cables is 15 feet, so we're gonna run in 3 cables, and there's our 45 feet, and we're good to go.
Like if you can't push it right out of the end, how will we know if it's cleared out to that point?
We're gonna run the camera.
We're gonna run the camera back.
Okay.
And check it again. We're just gonna try to make sure that we're doing what we want here.
Okay.
All right. If he runs it and we pull back and put the camera in and it doesn't even look like we scratched it,
yeah, then what's the use?
there's no point. We're gonna have to just do something with the line.
So we're just gonna run the camera now to see if we've cleared any of that cement out of there with the auger.
Yeah, it looks like it's busted it up, so we just got to get it out of the pipe now. There's still some here, you can see, and this is the last section before this gray here. This is the last section before the tank, so we'll run it through again.
It seems to be coming along pretty good. Breaking it all up.
So we're just gonna flush the line out here, and then run the auger one more time, so get any loose particles out of the way, and then run the auger one more time.
Oh man, it dulled my blade quite a bit.
Yeah, I can see the wear on the side of the blade there.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when we were filming the scoping the line, this whole section, the camera does not self-level.
Right,
so
I
this
see that.
section here was all gray, covered with cement. So now that Jay's run the machine through twice now, you can see it's much cleaner.
And they are looking good, so no need to replace that whole line, which would have cost a heck of a lot of money. And yeah, so they are looking good.
The guys just finished running the auger, and it was successful, and we drove the auger from the access here in the utility room down to the septic tank. They cleaned out all the cement, so all the cement that was in there, self-leveling cement that went down the drain, is now out, and all we have left to do is pump the septic tank, and we're happy this whole process has been a success, and we're glad that it's done, and we want to thank Pete the plumber and all his guys for all their great effort.
Pete the plumber saved the day. Nobody beats Pete the plumber, nobody.
Replacing the whole line would mean ripping up the floor they had just put down days before. And I thought that's the way we're gonna have to go. The foreign guy, since we were working with him, since it was his oopsie, said, let's try the drain. So we sent our drain machine down there, beat the bejesus out of the pipe. It's all plastic though, nothing clear with it. And it did break it up. It got 99% of it out, which I didn't think it would, but it did, which was fantastic. So we didn't have to rip up any more floor. See, the old column pumps, which aren't usually, they're really a bit of a dinosaur, but I guess if you have one and you're replacing it, that's what you want, the column pumps.
Nice thing with those is it's a mechanical switch.
Yes, yes.
You know, as opposed to, I mean, this is mechanical too, but the mechanics are inside.
Right.
So this is something you can physically go in and just, without putting your hand in the pit, and lift it up, turn the pump on. Make sure everything's operating.
Switch is on top, but again, you got to put your hand in the water to go the pill float, as I call it.
Yeah.
Now, I love the side floats. Those are our most popular by far.
Yeah.
Because again, like the pill float can get caught on the side, jammed on the side. Because again, a pump's always vibrating, right? So it might shift over in the pit. So these do tend to get caught.
Yeah.
The side float, there's nothing that can stop it.
And they tend to get caught when they're floating. So your pump's running forever and
Yes.
tends to burn out.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
what we've seen.
It can do two things. You can either make it not come on, or it stays up and it burns out the pump. In the sticks, Brian, in the sticks, you must have a sump pump, do you?
We've got a number of sump pumps. I think we have 4 sump pumps.
Oh, you're in a bit of a wet area.
Yeah. Well, we've got 4 different sump pits in different areas, different levels of the house, because we did a renovation and an addition.
Okay.
So we've got different areas of the house. One thing that I have at my house that I don't see at a lot of other people's houses, there's a battery backup on every one.
Nice.
Because usually if there's a storm and your basement's filling with water, that's when the power goes in. That's when you want that battery backup most.
Yes.
But not only that, I've got a couple of extra pumps at home.
Oh, backups.
So
backups.
If my pump goes, I can go down there, pull it out, throw the new one in before I have to swim to it and put my goggles on to find the pump.
Very good thinking.
And that's what I find. It's here. They're not, I mean, this isn't $1 million item.
No, it's not.
So it's worth having a backup there, because when you need a sump pump and you call Pete and you want to get him in to swap it, if Pete can't stop and pick a pump up on his way, it's okay. I've got one here.
That's true. One other thing I wanted to point out are the barrels.
Yeah.
They've come a long way with the barrels. They used to be, I've seen people actually take just a garbage bucket and put it in the ground.
I've seen just a pit with nothing. I mean, just a
or the wood
dirt.
one.
Yeah.
Now they've come a long way, and they've got the reinforced plastic with the reinforced lids on them.
Yep.
They are just a great thing to have. They're fantastic. If you're going to do it right. Yep. And you got a much bigger surface area in the bottom for the for the pump to possibly vibrate around in, compared to the old tapered ones. So they've come a long way and available everywhere.
Tolg's my cousin. This is my older brother. We're half brothers. Seriously? Yeah. 100%. Wouldn't lie to you.
I'm definitely the better looking one.
Oh yeah, I haven't shaved today, that's why.
No matter what's around you, you'll always hear life's precious moments.
You know what? You're the best.
I know. You are too.
Westside Audiology. Professional advice with exceptional care.
For over 20 years, Alltrek Canada has remained a family-owned, Alberta-grown business. Trusted since 1986 for reputable products and customer service. Alltrek bathtubs and showers are known for their beauty, durability, and value. Strong, sleek, dependable, and built to last. Alltrek, Alberta built.
Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way. We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
Hey there. I like your hair. Who does your hair? I wanna go there. Sha. I like your hair.
What's up with your client?
Who
You always
does your
leave feeling like a celebrity.
I wanna go there.
Life. It's all about family, relationships, and getting to where you want to go. Here at CMP Auto, we are all about helping you achieve that. From 8 to 98, we've got the right vehicle for you. We've always known that choosing your truck or car is an important life moment. We love helping you make that decision. And at CMP Auto, we do all we can to make you feel like family. CMP Auto, we'll take care of you.
The Bathroom Guys, Calgary's bathroom renovation company. Affordable bathroom packages at thebathroomguys.ca.
Well, we're back here at the famous, as I love to call him, the famous Alan Tolg, our local broker from Acumen Capital. How you doing, Al?
I'm doing good, Pete. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Well, this is where we had a bit of controversy We had the old line coming out, and the flooring guys put some slurry coat in, and we had a problem right here. We had the breakup right here. I see that it all went well.
Oh man, it looks beautiful now. The guy came to my wife the day after it happened and said, oh, I got a little bit of self-leveling concrete in your drain, but you know, I've chipped it out. You don't have to worry about anything. Right? And then 2 days later, my water softener cycled, and I had like a 1/4 inch of water over 50% of my basement.
Oh.
So it was plugged. So we dug it up. It was plugged right through the trap.
Yep.
We had water all the way across the floor out to the septic tank. But you guys came in, you ran a camera for us, you figured out where it was, then you ran some sort of router down the pipe and cleaned the cement out, and it's been perfect. We got it all put back together. Your guys did that. They cemented the floor in. Now we got the floor in now on top, which looks fantastic.
I don't even have to talk, you said it all. The one thing I was surprised at, and I'm glad it happened, I didn't think we'd be able to router that pipe out.
The thing about it, as I recall, is that we were lucky that there was sediment in the bottom of the pipe. It wasn't really bound to the 4-inch pipe.
Right.
So you're able to get that, I don't know what it is, a router or something like
the
that
end of
in
the
there?
snake, the cutter.
The cutter on the end of that snake in there, and it got underneath the cement, and it didn't damage the pipe, and you routed it all the way out. And we pushed it all the way out to the septic tank, and then a couple of days later, for a couple $100, we had a guy come in and he pumped the tank for us.
Right, because
So
you don't want that in your motor.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Good. So Pete Snake did it. Let's go take a look in the furnace room, Al. The dynamics of this have changed quite a bit. You wanted us to clean it up. I remember the old floor drain was back there. That's the one where the slurry coat came through and filled up the floor drain. We had the back there. We just made that a clean out because you didn't have a clean out anyhow, so now you got a clean out.
Right.
We've located the new floor drain up here, which is central. Anything happens, humidifier lets go, anything happens, it's central, it's not tucked in the corner. And we've got rid of your sump pump.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That was probably the worst location of a sump pump I'd ever seen.
You know, I've never seen a sump within 6 inches of the furnace. And the cement work looks great. The plumbing was good. We're really happy with it, Pete.
This is the way it should be. So if we ever have, when we have to get into work on the furnace, if ever need be, we're right here. We're not straddling a sump pump barrel or a sump pump lid. We're right here being able to work on it. Let's go over and take a look at the new location of the sump pump. Well, this is the new location of the sump pump. Tucked out of the way, we still have good walkway, nice and level. We put the proper vertical pipe in because it was ABS, which is no longer permitted. It has to be PVC because it's under pressure. The electrical plug was moved up here out of the way. You never have had a problem here with wet basement, right? Besides that one flood with that, you've never had groundwater coming up.
That's right.
Okay.
We want to try and prevent that, and that's why we have the sump here.
Right. And we piped in your second backup. We put a new pump in when we moved it because the other pump was 5-6 years old.
Oh, it looks awesome. At the front end of the process, we're really concerned because we spent a lot of time and effort designing the basement development. We did all the framing, we did the electrical, we had the plumbing done. The last thing to get done was the flooring. And of course, wouldn't you know it, we got self-leveling cement down that drain. So at that time, we were pretty upset because, you know, the cost could have been really, really high. You know, Pete and his guys came in and they figured out what the problem was and how far the damage, how the extent of the damage, how far the cement went. And we got it cleaned out in short order, and they made some improvements to the basement with the drain and everything, and we relocated the sump. So, you know, overall, we're happy with the process. We're happy the way it turned out. Pete the plumber and his guys did a fantastic job for us. You know, the basement looks beautiful now. It was a little more expensive than we thought it was going to be, but really not significantly more. So we're happy the way it's all worked out, you bet.
It was a bad experience to begin with, but when Pete came in, then he saved the day for us.
Well, we got all done here at Al and Lisa's place. It was great. It was one of those jobs that one job led into another and led into another, and we made them happy, and that was the main thing. I was a little stuck up on the floor guy here. He was trying to bash old Pete the plumber a little bit, but he came through in the end, and he came good for everything from what I understand. Al and Lisa are fantastic people, and we've got a great relationship. We're going to do more work for them, I hope. But we made them very happy up to this point and got everything running great. Air conditioning got in, sump pump got in, floor drain got finished and fixed. We're going to keep on making them happy. But do as much homework as you can on your contractors and the subcontractors they use. It's really tricky sometimes, but get referrals if you can, because that's so important to your end job, because you want it done once and you want it done right. Because doing it a second time is never cheap. It's an Armstrong. I don't deal with them, but it's a great furnace.
Well, that's right, Armstrong, just like you, right? But the thing is, when
thunder and lightning.
That's
me.
There we go.
There we are.
Okay. All right.